Hi, are you a healer, yoga teacher, or wellness practitioner dreaming of starting your own business but unsure where to begin? Well, you're in the right place. So, today, let's talk about business. So, one of the things that I have seen that holistic practitioners, healers, yoga teachers, those of us that are in that category, they have so many gifts to give to the people, but they don't really know where to start when it comes to business. So, I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way as I was attempting to get my business figured out. One of the things that many of us do is we get caught up in the aesthetic of things. And that means like, let me get a website. Oh, I need to focus on my logo. Oh, I need to focus on getting a business card. The truth is, those are the last things that you need to focus on. You really don't even need a website when you get started. The three things that you really, really, really must have before you do anything else. And it's figuring out who you want to serve. Who do you want to serve? And not everybody, because everybody can't hear you when you're talking to everybody. The best idea is to think of one person that you really want to serve with all your heart. And often it may be you or someone like you, not where you are today, but where you were a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Where were you on your journey when you or someone like you would have given anything to find someone like you to help? Think about that. So when you have your younger self in mind or your past self in mind, think about, how could I serve him or her? What do they need from me? And then picture them in your mind. You might even name them. And when you start to create content to market your business, you speak to them. You speak to them and you say, hey, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of rabbit holes you can fall down on the internet when you're trying to start your business. But remember me, remember why you started, and keep me in mind with everything you do. So that's the first thing. Figure out your who. Next, figure out your what. If you're a healing arts practitioner, chances are you have more modalities than than you could possibly market at one time. So think about what you want to do for this previous you that you're keeping in mind. What do you want to do for them? What do you want them to know? What's the bottom line? What do you want to show them, share them? Now, it took me years to figure this out, and sometimes it requires a little bit of coaching or teaching or working with someone else to kind of brainstorm to get this figured out. But it's not about a modality. And a lot of times we get stuck on trying to tell people about all the modalities we do. But what we really want to do is think about, what do they need? What does our person need? What do they need? Is it a physical condition? Is it an emotional condition? Is it a relationship? Is it their nutrition? Like, what is it that's really, really the most painful thing for them right now? Focus there. So you've got your who and your what. Now, how are they going to pay you? That's important. If you're seeing people in person, you can take cash, which has positives and can have some challenges with that. You can have something called, I believe they still have this, I think it's called Square. And it's a little thing that you can plug into your phone that you can swipe and you can take payments. You can have PayPal, and you can do a paypal.me account so that you can give that link to people to pay for. These are the three most important things you need to have before you do anything else. Figure out your who, figure out what they need, and what you're going to do for them, and then how they are going to pay you. These three things are critical in setting up your business. Now, if you want to work online or you want to work in person, there are ways to expand beyond that, because you'll have to also learn how to get the word out to them, how they will find out you even exist. Different ways to do that. You'll build something called a funnel, and that can start out really small to really big. You can do automation to where you work online. Like, I prefer to work online usually because I can reach people all over the world. So there are different tools that you need. A lot of times when you're starting out as a holistic practitioner, yoga teacher, healer, that kind of thing, you may not have a ton of money to spend. And so what you want to do in that point is look for resources that are free or almost free to get you off the ground and running. Now, I made a lot of mistakes when I was doing this, and I've learned a lot of things on this 10 years and working to become an entrepreneur and holistic practitioner. And I'm finding that there are a lot of people out there that don't have the analytical abilities or the tech abilities that I have. And so I've been told often that I have a lot to offer the community because I was a federal analyst, I was an executive assistant, I was an office manager. I've been a lot of things that require um, a different part of the brain. And I also understand what it's like to be a holistic practitioner. So I am Tammy Coin, your holistic alchemist. I am here to help you in all things holistic. And I do offer a free consultation. Typically, I'm working with individuals one-on-one about their private situations. But if you have questions about your business and you'd like to talk, there is a link in the description and all over the channel. I offer the same free consultation to you. We can certainly talk and see what we can do to get your business off the ground. So this is Tammy Coin. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please do like and subscribe, and Jai Bhagwan. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.